We are committed to delivering fight fans high stakes, meaningful world championship fights. And that's what we're bringing. Saturday, June 26th, here to the A, in the award-winning State Farm Arena on Showtime pay-per-view. And it all starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is 6 o'clock Pacific time, as two explosive young champions are chasing greatness. You've got the four-time world champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, looking to seek another title in a third weight division against the unbeaten El Azteca Warrior, super lightweight champion, Barrios. It will headline the Showtime pay-per-view event. Here from this award-winning venue, there will be 4 fights on this card. Co-featuring former Unified Champion Jason Rosario taking on the Hammer, Erickson Lubin. You also see former Unified Champion Julian J. Rock Williams making his return to the ring as well. This event is being brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions. It's being promoted by TGV Promotions, GTD Promotions, and of course Mayweather Promotions. Now, I know what you want to know, tickets. Well, tickets go live on sale Friday, that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern. And they can also be purchased at Ticketmaster.com. I want to acknowledge some people who are here because we came here a year and a half ago and they always made our stay here A+, first class. Certainly the general manager of this award-winning facility, Mr. Trey Frizzell, thank you. President, CEO of the Atlanta Hawks, Steve Coonan, and of course, Mr. Andrew Salton. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done to make this big venue one of the best in the world. You might remember we were here just a year and a half ago when Tank put his 135 title on the line against New York's Gamboa here at this venue. And listen, we here at Showtime Pay-Per-View are looking forward to our return here to Hotlanta. Get your tickets fast because that place sold out quickly last time. So, before I introduce here the combatants, let me bring up the promoter and the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerman.
Thank you, Brian. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. On behalf of Mayweather Promotions, we're extremely excited about coming back to this great city of Atlanta. This will be a tremendous event. This is a must-see event between two young, undefeated champions who are looking to go out there and give the fans nothing but excitement on June the 26th. So again, this is a must-see event. When it gets no bigger than coming back to Atlanta, Black Hollywood, we expect it to be a packed, sold-out event with a who's who crowd. And again, this is so great for the great city of Atlanta, and we're extremely excited for coming back here. Thank you for welcoming us back. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonard. Before I introduce the fighters, I certainly want to introduce the people who are in their camps. We'll start with the champion here. Both of these guys obviously champions, but Mario Barrios, WBA champion. Got a great trainer, Virgil Hunter, but his manager, Bob Santos, is here. I want to acknowledge Bob. Thank you for being with us. With Tank, Tank has a trainer who, for most of us, we know him as Cutty from The Wire. But I tell you what, along with Kenny Ellis, his trainer and Kenny have saved hundreds of kids' lives from the west side of Baltimore with the work they've done at the Upton Boxing Center, training, keeping those kids off the streets and turning many of them into champions. Calvin Ford, who was here, appreciate you being here as well. meet the fighters. And if you would, guys, just give us a word about this fight, your opponent, how camp is going. We'll start with the WBA champion. 26-0, 17 knockouts. You know, if you look at his last 10 fights, this guy stopped 8 of those opponents. He's known as El Azteca. He's from San Antonio, Texas. He is Mario Barrios.
How's everybody doing? First of all, man, I want to say thank you to everybody who's here right now. Man, this is a huge opportunity for me. This is a big fight. It's exciting. Me and Tank are both undefeated fighters. Neither one of us wants to lose our all, but someone has to, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that's not me. Camping has been great in the Bay Area with Virgil Hunter. He couldn't be here, but I have Bob here with me, and I'm excited. I do all my talking in the ring, and come June 26th, I'm gonna continue to show everybody how great I am.
Hey, hold this for a
Thank you,
minute.
champ.
Hold it for a minute.
And now the other champion, Tank, 4-time world champion. He's got one of the highest knockout percentages in boxing, 95%. 24-0 as well. 23 have come by knockout, including 15 straight. You can also add knockout of the year. Last year against Leo Santa Cruz, he is Gervonta Tank Davis.
First, I want to thank God. My promoter, Floyd Mayweather. And then the whole Mayweather promotion staff. Al Hammond, Showtime, and all the other promoters that's making this big fight come true and things like that. So, but camp been great for me. We working each and every day. We know that Barrios is a big guy. He can punch and things like that. So we've been working each and every day just to know that we going up against a big task and things like that. So I'm ready. We always had challenges in life, and that's what make you strong. So this is just another challenge that I have in my role of success. So I'm ready to walk forward and keep it pushing.
Let's talk about the fight, guys. Tank, we'll start with you. I think last time we saw you fight, last time we talked, you were saying, hey, look, I think going forward, probably me fighting at 130, 135, staying around there. Yet all of a sudden, Leonard Ellerby, your promoter, says, quote, this is a fight I do not like. He came to me and Al Hammond saying this is what he wants to do. So you're moving up to 140 to take on Mario Barrios. Tell us why.
As far as, we saying it's a dangerous fight. We know it's a dangerous fight, but we all know that I'm a dog. Let me know that. So if you felt like, that it was really, it's tough, but it's like, you have a young, I don't want to see killing, but you have a young killer, things like that. So it's like, he can hold his own. I always was, it don't matter who came in the ring with me. I always have my own. So you just got to see, June the 26th, he's coming with power, and we know for sure I'm coming with power. So may the best man win.
And tell me why. What made you say, I'm going up 2 weight divisions? Last time we saw you were at 130. What made you say, I'm going to jump 2 weight divisions and go to 140 and take on the champion?
I feel as though, I want to be great, and everybody at 135, they had scheduled fights and things like that. So I feel as though, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
You learned well.
Mario? So you were on the PBC podcast, and you said, quote, I believe they made a mistake with me, end quote. Tell us what you meant.
Well, they shouldn't have gave me
I
that
just
word.
think, you know,
They
like,
made a mistake.
Tank,
You're
he's
saying
jumping
make a
up two ways
mistake.
asses. You know, he's doing something a lot of great fighters have done. But, you know, like how he said, this isn't an easy fight for him. And, but I mean, he's going to find that out on June 26th.
I like him. I like him.
Going to
like
find
him.
out
I like him.
specific on that night.
He's going to find out, you know, what it's like to be in the ring with a loss like that.
Ooh.
What did I mean?
Find out.
Mario,
Nigga funny.
you know, I was reading some information about this fight, and one reporter said they looked at it, and maybe Tank said, hey, look, when you look at 140, he's probably the youngest, and they believe out of all of the champions, the one that's right for the pickings. What do you say to that?
I don't gotta say, you know, much to that. You know, like I said, I mean, I have confidence in my preparation, and you know, we're gonna make sure, you know, I'm more than ready to come fight night. You know, we're expecting, you know, to fight the best version of Tank that anybody has seen. And, you know, it's gonna be a war.
I like him. I like him.
This is a man who's got
I like
five
him.
inch height advantage, reach. He's got some pop as you talked about. How much of a concern is there that you think maybe my power won't carry to this guy, especially when he rehydrates to be over 150 or so fight night?
Yeah, not come over. It go with the game, man. This what we do is boxing. Even if he come in heavy, he come in small. It really doesn't matter. You know, my goal is, you know, to break him down. You know, and you know, if I can get him out of there, get him out of there. You know, but if we go 12 rounds, you know, so be it. You know, we know he's big, he's strong. He never faced nobody like me.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Mario, do you think when you look at this fight, is it your height, reach, or do you think your power? Which one will be the difference on June 26th?
I think just my overall ability as a fighter. You know, I can switch it up, but you know, we know Tank is a very versatile fighter as well. That's what I'm saying. You know, this is going to be, you know, a great night of boxing. This is a mega fight.
Tank, it seems like every time we have you on and I talk to you or Calvin, you know, after the fight, you guys always say the same thing. You know you haven't seen my whole arsenal. You guys always say that. You haven't seen my full arsenal yet.
We haven't. We haven't.
Is this a fight because of his height, because of his reach, and because he has pop? Is this the fight where we see everything that's in Tank's toolbox?
We just gotta wait and see. It comes with like different opponents bring out different sides.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know yet. I just gotta wait. We gotta wait and see what, you know, what he brings to the table come fight night, and we gotta capitalize on it.
Mario, what can you guarantee to the people of Atlanta?
Please don't say knockout. Please don't say that. Don't say knock him out. Don't say knock him out.
Showtime pay-per-view. What can you guarantee that they are going to see in you?
You better not say it.
Going to get in this fight?
You better not say it.
You're going to see, you know, a very action-packed fight. You know, very exciting fight. You know, from the both of us. And I mean, the best man is going to walk away victorious. But like I said, you know, I'm going to do whatever it takes, you know, to make sure that's me.
Okay. All right.
Tank, same question to you. For the people who come out here to this venue, they turn on Showtime pay-per-view, what can you guarantee they're going to get June 26th?
Like all the rest of my fight, action, packed fight. Don't get no popcorn because at any moment it can over. It's gonna be exciting. I bring what boxing is, and that's exciting. So that's why I think that I keep coming back and they keep inviting me back and things like that. So you all know when I fight, it's action. It's never calm fight. I'm always ready to. I'm always in to break my opponent down. So that's why I'm always from first to the 12th round. Well, they don't go 12, but I just keep coming. So it's gonna be an action-packed fight. So.
There you go.
All right.
Last question. This is the same question for both of them. Mario, obviously Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez beat this weekend to become undisputed at 140. Do you see yourself staying at this weight and after this fight trying to fight the winner of that?
I would love to fight with either one of them, but right now the only name that I'm worried about is Gervonta Davis.
Smart man.
It's gonna stay that way until June 26th.
Tank, same question. You're victorious at 140. Obviously, Taylor Ramirez would be right there. After this fight, could you see yourself staying at 140 and fighting them to become undisputed champion at 140?
We know the big picture is Barrios, but our main focus is him, but in the future, I didn't know he was fighting. But I'm all for it. If it's a great opportunity, my team with it, I'm all for it. I'm a team player.
Folks, June 26th, it is on Showtime pay-per-view. You got two unbeaten champions chasing greatness. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. You can get them at Ticketmaster.com. And don't forget, you can see the fight. 4-fight card on Showtime pay-per-view. Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios. Gentlemen, I'm going to have you face off.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I need.
Watch that man's please.
Got it.
Subscribe to the Rise Podcast channel for boxing news, opinions, and the Rise Podcast live streaming every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time.